Hi, this is John White with HCEC-TV, and welcome to another episode of HCS Spotlight. These are episodes where we go around to various schools, interviewing students and faculty about special things they've accomplished recently. Today, we are at Bluegrass Middle School, and here with me is Eli Barno, correct?
Yes.
Eli was recently selected as Tuesday Teen for the News Enterprise, and we also thought we would come and talk to him about some of the things they covered in that article and about his different things he enjoys doing and what he's accomplished. Is that okay, Eli, if we talk for a few minutes about that?
Yep.
All right. So, tell me how you feel about being selected as Tuesday's Teen.
I just think that it's pretty cool, and I just thought that it was cool just talking about things that I've done in my life that I just thought were pretty cool. And I was just talking to a lot of my friends, and they keep mentioning that. Yeah.
Anyway, you've accomplished a lot. You've had you have a lot of interest. You had your picture taken recently with the governor. Tell us how that came about.
So every November, the month of epilepsy awareness, in Frankfurt, Governor Bashir ends up signing a proclamation where he invites some people with epilepsy, and basically me and some other people that have epilepsy went up to Frankfurt sometime in November, and then we just gotta talk to other people that had epilepsy, gotta know each other, and then eventually it signed a proclamation, and then we gotta do things like take pictures in the government building and with Governor Bashir and stuff like that.
So a pretty special honor then for you. And so you have epilepsy, correct?
Yes.
It's something you've dealt with for a while?
Since around December, September 2019.
Oh, okay, for several years then. But that's something that you are overcoming. You're working through that, right?
Yep.
Does it impact your life now at all, or no?
Not as much as it did mainly last year, the past few years, but it still does.
Okay. Well, it sounds like you are overcoming those challenges quite well, though. And we did want to talk to you about a few other things. Tell us about some of your pastimes or your hobbies. I understand you like Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, which I don't know what that means exactly, and judo. And you're a green belt, so no? Or is that right?
I am. I've been doing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu for 9 years and judo for 8.5. Mm-hmm. So basically what it is a bunch of grappling on the ground. It's a martial art, and judo, there's more throwing, but jiu-jitsu is more tackling. It's very similar to wrestling.
Oh, okay.
Which I signed up for at the beginning of the school year, which I believe in October they're going to start.
Oh, really? So is that for John Harden's wrestling team, or?
Bluegrasses.
Okay, I didn't realize they even had a wrestling team here. Well, that's cool. So, and you apparently want to teach that one day?
Yeah, one day I think it would be cool to just do sort of another hobby, not a main job, but just be able to teach or help teach kids, because I just have loved it, and since I've just done it for so long, it's just become something that I feel is part of me.
All right, well, good luck on that. I'm sure that you would be really good at that as well. But you are really more interested in science and math. And you've been on the honor roll here at Bluegrass, right?
Yep.
And you've been a member of their academic team.
Yep.
So here at HCEC-TV, we produce a show called Knowledge Masters, it's a quick recall team show for middle schoolers. And you've been on our show before, right?
Yes, in elementary school and my middle school years, I've been on the academic team, so I got to go to Knowledge Masters all the time.
And how do you enjoy being on the quick recall team?
I just think it's fun just doing what I do, whether it's quick recall or the test for science. I just find it really interesting and just fun, especially since a lot of my friends are on it.
Well, we look forward to having you again this year. We'll be probably doing our Knowledge Master games in December sometime. So I think Mr. Ramsey is the one that's maybe coordinated with Ms. Goes.
Yep.
And we'll know more soon about when those shows are going to be happening. All right. So apparently you like to start off your day with going around and visiting as many teachers as you can and saying good morning to them. Is that something you enjoy doing every day?
So normally what I do every day in the morning is I help out with Miss May, and who helps kids in a special needs class.
Okay.
So basically, I just have to go down the hallway over there, and what I do is anytime I see like someone I know or like a teacher I know, I just like tell them good morning and stuff like that.
Great. I'm sure that's very welcome that you do that. I really wanted to focus on this invention that you made, the paintbrush cleaner. You won, is that correct, the National Beta Invention Convention?
Yep.
Tell me about this item that you invented.
So in 5th grade, we were trying to think of a thing to do an invention convention. The art teacher at my elementary school was the person in charge of Beta. I ended up thinking, looked at a bunch of dirty paintbrushes, and I thought, well, paintbrushes are really hard to clean with your hands because like you can like get paint all over it, or like you can just take a while to wash all of it out. And I thought, what if there's something that like did it for you or like tried to help you with it? So basically, what it was is you would fill it with like water, or like sometimes like put soap and stuff in it. Mm-hmm. Then there would be holes to put the paintbrushes in, and then you'd plug it in, and then it would spin it with the tip of the brush being cleaned by makeup brush cleaner, like pad things. And then we tested it and it actually works. And then we took it to Beta's invention convention, and then eventually won nationals.
Cool. Well, congratulations on it. That's a pretty big deal to do that. So another one of your interests is the theater, and you are a member of the youth theater of Hardin County. Is that right?
Yes.
And you were recently in Matilda. So, and also, you're in Mary Poppins. Is it the one that's currently running or the one that just finished?
The one that just finished.
The one that just finished. So tell me the roles that you had in Matilda and Mary Poppins.
In Matilda, I played a character called Bruce Bogtrotter, who was a kid that started kids revolting in the school that they were at, and it was a pretty important role for the show.
And what about Mary Poppins?
In Mary Poppins, I was a chimney sweep, and then a living toy for this one song.
Cool. So you think the theater is something you want to pursue further also?
The theater is just something that I like to do as a hobby. It's not something I like want to do like for a career or anything like that. I just think it's pretty fun.
You're a busy man. How do you get time for all these events?
I mainly do theater in summer, and a lot of the time, if I need to, I just sometimes don't have time, like a week or two, to do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, so I just like take a little bit of a break.
Gotcha.
But most of the time I just do it during like breaks, like summer.
Gotcha. Well, still always staying busy though, right?
Yeah.
We aren't even touching on everything that I learned about you, but trying to pare it down a little bit. The last thing I wanted to talk to you about is you and your family live on a homestead. Now, can you explain maybe what's the difference between a homestead and a farm, or is there a difference, or what?
So a homestead is like a farm, but you don't depend on like the animals and like the produce and stuff like that to be able to live. It's just the type of thing where like you're like basically doing a farm, except you don't like just do it for money, or it's more just like to like raise them. But like with farms, you like sell the animals, like their eggs, that kind of stuff.
Gotcha. So you enjoy that? Is that fun? Because I saw what all you have here: 30 chickens, 2 goats, 2 guard dogs, 2 indoor dogs, 4 cats, and a bearded dragon.
Yep. But now it's more like 27 chickens because one recently died and then we gave 2 away.
Oh, gosh. I'm sorry. That happens sometimes, doesn't it? I'm sorry. Do you have a name for your bearded dragon?
It's my sister's bearded dragon that she's had for like over like probably 5 or 6 years. And she named it Jupiter because it has a bunch of like colorful spots, kind of like the red spot.
Cool. So, Eli, thank you so much for joining us today. Congratulations on being named Tuesday's Teen, and good luck with all the things you're going to be doing in the future.
Thank you. Thanks for letting me be here.
You're welcome, and thank you for joining us for HCS Spotlight.